Well, hey y'all, it's Debbie, your girl with pearls, and welcome back. If you're new, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you joined me today. I know your time is precious and valuable, and I appreciate you being with me and spending some time doing a little bit of fall decorating. I'm excited also to be starting to do some fall decorating. And first I'm going to start with my buffet. This is something, as you see, right when you walk in the front door, so I always like to really make a statement with this piece. It's a pretty piece of furniture, as you can see. And I've got two lamps, and I need the lamps there because it is kind of a dark area. And so I need the lamps to give it a little bit of brighten. I'm gonna be really whimsical. A lot of this side of my house is very formal. But I really want to be whimsical on this buffet because I just think it's fun. And I'm going to use some of the pieces that I've done DIYs on, and you can look at my previous videos and watch some of those DIYs, excuse me, if you're interested in recreating them for yourself. So let's get started. First I'm going to keep bending down a lot, I'm sorry. But first I'm going to start by laying some garland down and then building my vignette around it. And we'll work on that. I'm sorry I have to keep putting my back to you, but that's the only way to get this accomplished. So I like to use and vary heights because I think that really gives a lot of visual interest. So I'm going to use this. This is just a riser. It's actually a candle holder, but I'm going to use it as a riser upside down. And I'm going to place this plaid pumpkin on top of it. So that's going to give us a little height. Now, I use books as risers as well, so I have a lot of books. My husband and I are avid readers, so I have a lot of my own books without even having to find some in thrift shops, or a lot of times you can pick them up at the library when they are once a year purging. They'll just give them for free. So I know if some of you are out there saying, oh, I don't have any books, where am I going to find them? And on the cheap, I know Habitat has them, I know Goodwill's have them, Salvation Army, a lot of your thrift stores. I see them at all of our thrift stores here in the South. So if you don't have them, you can go out and find them cheap, but I'm going to use another buffalo plaid, and I'm going to set it on these books. I love the black and the white together. Now, as I start putting pieces up here, I'm going to play. I may move some things around, but you got to build your vignette, and I'm not quite sure. I've picked out some pieces that I want to use, but I may change my mind as I go, which I do often, and isn't that a prerogative we have, ladies? But I have a couple of the pieces that I made in the DIYs. This was out of the Dollar Tree pumpkins, and that is in a previous video. So I'm going to use this. And I think it coordinates so nicely with the buffalo pumpkins that I already had. That's why when I was making this as a DIY, I chose the buffalo paper at Hobby Lobby. Okay, now it doesn't say fall without some wheat, right? I've had this for years. And I'm just going to put this in the back for some height. See, I like the high, low, high, low. I think it gives it some visual interest. Now, I have this other Dollar Tree DIY pumpkin that I made. I'm going to use this on the other end to flank it. Alrighty, and I have these cute little pumpkins that I made that are reversible, and I made them that way so I can still use them for Thanksgiving because it has a Thanksgiving saying on it, but I can use it all fall, which is great. So all the way from September through November. And because it's so little, I'm going to put it on one of these little cupcake stands. I had these for my daughter-in-law's wedding shower, and believe me, I use them for everything. They're great little risers. And I'm going to just use a couple of leaves on top of it, like this, just to kind of not have that bright white showing. So let's place this. And when I bring you over there closer, I'll show you how the leaves kind of blend in with all the leaves there. I didn't want so many stark contrasts. I'm going to place this cute little one too. Isn't this adorable? As I've said to you, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love polka dots. And on the other side, it's got the pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. So I can use that whenever, but I decided that I'm going to use that as part of this vignette. So you can see how I varied the heights there as well. So what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to use some fillers. These are a bunch of picks that I've had over the years, and I'm just going to kind of fill in so you're not seeing so much of the wood of the buffet. And I'm very symmetrical when I decorate, so because I use this on this end, I'm going to use one on this end. And just kind of tuck it. Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to leave it just as it is. I'm going to take you down and give you a close. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this Decorate with me today, and I hope you'll come back and see me again. I have a lot of upcoming videos for Fall Decorate with me. Take care and have a blessed day.